Hi everyone! Unfortunately, failed construction projects are more common than you might think. Today, we'll take a look at some of the biggest design flaws and construction mistakes, along with the serious consequences they caused. Ready for a quick lesson in safety? Let's dive in. On August 3, 2015, in the Dutch city of Alphen aan den Rijn, two construction cranes working on a bridge restoration project toppled. To the horror of onlookers, the cranes fell onto nearby homes and shops, causing extensive property damage. Miraculously, there were no injuries or fatalities. The accident became a somber reminder of how precision and planning are critical during large-scale construction projects to avoid unintended disasters. In February 2017, the Oroville Dam in California experienced one of the most significant dam-related emergencies in U.S. history. Unprecedented rainfall caused Lake Oroville's water levels to surge, putting immense pressure on the dam. This led to cracks and major damage in the spillway, which could no longer handle the stress. Nearly 200,000 residents downstream were evacuated in what became the largest evacuation in U.S. history. Thankfully, there were no casualties. Restoration efforts began immediately, including redesigning the spillway and reinforcing the drainage system. The incident underscored the importance of maintaining and monitoring aging infrastructure to prevent future crises. During a silo tower demolition, the structure didn't collapse as expected, but instead tilted dangerously, causing far more damage than anticipated. The footage of the event captured the tension as engineers scrambled to assess the situation. In 2013, a multi-level parking garage in Manhattan partially collapsed, causing significant damage to several vehicles and the building itself. Fortunately, the collapse occurred when the structure was unoccupied and no one was injured. This incident served as a wake-up call for property owners to routinely inspect and maintain aging structures to avoid similar disasters in the future. Demolishing a building demands meticulous calculations and planning. One incident, where a parked car was crushed during the demolition of a smokestack, highlighted the dangers of negligence. The situation could have been avoided with better foresight and safety precautions.
Glückwunsch! Ja, gefilmt. Kann man so blöd sein? Kann man so blöd sein, oder?
The first two attempts to demolish a structure failed due to technical errors, but the third attempt succeeded after careful adjustments. The decision to demolish the building came after a protracted legal battle. In another instance, a bridge demolition nearly ended in tragedy, but quick action prevented any harm. In April 2024, Taiwan experienced its most powerful earthquake in 25 years. Among the hardest-hit structures was the 9-story Uranus building in Hualien City. After the quake, the building tilted at a sharp 45-degree angle, partially collapsing and threatening to fall completely. Fortunately, everyone was evacuated in time. Experts took nearly 2 weeks to complete its demolition safely. The incident became a sobering reminder of the destructive power of natural disasters and the importance of designing earthquake-resistant buildings in vulnerable regions. On June 8, 2019, in the Chinese city of Nanning, a highway collapse shocked the nation. Large cracks appeared on the road shortly before the disaster, providing critical warning signs. Thankfully, construction workers noticed the cracks in time to evacuate the site and close the road to traffic, avoiding any casualties. A major incident in Xi'an, China, resulted in the collapse of a derelict factory wall, causing damage to 17 vehicles, including a luxurious Rolls-Royce Ghost. All the affected cars belonged to a rental service and a used car dealership operating on the premises. The total damage exceeded $400,000, none of which was covered by insurance. This event brought attention to the risks of operating businesses in unsafe, outdated structures and the financial impact of such oversights.
Yeah, just a little bit of tension for you. We kept a couple bolts because they wouldn't come out sending them down. So we have a couple.
Ooh, look at this. Ooh.
In North Carolina, a simple miscalculation led to a major construction mishap. A crane became trapped in debris, requiring multiple bulldozers to extract it and complete the project. An engineering error in Dallas, Texas, left part of a building precariously standing after a failed demolition attempt. This highlighted the critical need to analyze errors thoroughly and make improvements in planning and execution. Such incidents reinforce the idea that even small oversights can lead to dramatic and costly failures. In August 2014, a catastrophic event unfolded at the Mount Poly mine in Canada when a tailings dam collapsed, releasing over 10 million cubic meters of water mixed with chemical waste into nearby rivers and lakes. The environmental disaster caused severe damage to local ecosystems, with some areas still affected to this day. The collapse of the Kernla Bridge in Dresden on September 11, 2024, shocked the city. Built in the late 19th century, this historic bridge was a vital transport route. Footage captured the dramatic moment when a section of the bridge plunged into the Elbe River. A renovation project following a fire in an office building revealed that good construction isn't just about pouring concrete. It's about ensuring structural stability. In December 2020, a meticulously planned operation in Shenzhen, China, saw 15 high-rise buildings demolished in just 45 seconds. Using 3 tons of explosives, engineers brought the buildings down safely, avoiding significant damage to surrounding structures. The dramatic footage of the event went viral, showcasing the precision and planning required for such large-scale demolitions.
Fire!
In Bihar, India, an unfinished 4-lane bridge across the Ganga River collapsed for the second time, shaking public confidence. Experts identified 2 primary causes: a weakened cable and subpar building materials. Not long before the second collapse, the bridge had suffered damage during a storm, which was apparently not repaired adequately. The repeated failures have left locals skeptical about the safety of the bridge, raising questions about whether authorities will ensure its integrity before it opens. Panic has already spread among residents, with many voicing concerns about future disasters. Arts Pedro Gal, a sprawling shopping and entertainment complex in Mexico City, opened its doors in 2017 with high expectations. However, just a year later in 2018, part of the building collapsed despite its high construction standards. Fortunately, no lives were lost. Investigations later revealed that structural flaws, possibly stemming from errors in the design or construction, along with improper use of materials, caused the collapse. The incident highlighted the critical need for stricter adherence to safety protocols, even in modern structures.
feel the windows. Whoa, no! Look at that!
Не заходит ни. О! Да ну. Сказал же на камрюху ронять. Вообще баня, мужики. Купили тачку.
On June 10th, 2024, a powerful landslide in Wyoming caused a significant section of Teton Pass Highway to collapse. Drone footage and aerial photography revealed severe damage, with large cracks in the roadway and parts of the guardrail hanging precariously over the edge. In Viborg, Denmark, on April 6, 2018, a 50-meter-tall silo tower being demolished veered in the wrong direction, crashing into a neighboring library. This unexpected incident highlights the critical importance of double-checking demolition plans to avoid unforeseen consequences. In 2023, a sewage pipe burst along São Paulo's Orange Line subway, flooding the tunnels with mud. 2 reports were submitted to authorities, one from the construction company and another from the Institute for Technological Research. The findings differed, with one suggesting issues in the water supply system and the other attributing the failure to construction errors. Demolishing tall buildings requires meticulous planning to account for factors like structural integrity and the proximity of surrounding structures. However, even the most carefully orchestrated demolitions can produce unpredictable outcomes.
Куда ты знаешь, нормально.
Demolition challenges aren't always caused by unforeseen destruction. In some cases, the problem lies in the failure to achieve the expected results, even when explosives are used.
Someone's looking at the other, unless it's a station.
The Arecibo Observatory in Puerto Rico, renowned for its groundbreaking contributions to radio astronomy, was decommissioned in December 2020 after its massive 305-meter reflector dish collapsed. Prior to the disaster, cracks in the structure had signaled its impending failure.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1,
On July 26, 2023, a construction crane on 10th Avenue in New York City caught fire and partially collapsed. The fire likely started when hydraulic fluid spilled onto heated metal. Despite the crane operator's efforts to extinguish the flames, the fire intensified, forcing an evacuation. Remarkably, no serious injuries were reported. On October 12, 2019, New Orleans witnessed a catastrophic event when part of the construction site for an 18-story Hard Rock hotel collapsed. Investigations revealed a combination of design flaws, construction mistakes, and failure to follow safety standards. The builders had miscalculated the weight load on the structures, which led to the tragic collapse.
Draga. Esto es el dique. ¡Quita! ¡Corra, corra, 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 corra! ¡Corra! ¡Ay, gran gonorrea! ¡Ay, Señor bendito! ¡Ay, Dios mío! ¡Ay, Padre celestial! ¡Ay, gonorrea! ¡Ay, gonorrea como de vino! Dios mío, bendito Señor. ¡Ay, Padre celestial! ¡Ay, Dios mío! Gracias a Dios que estamos ya. ¡Ay, marico, lo que nos...
Landslides can demonstrate how even the most reliable preventive measures may fail under extreme conditions. For instance, during the installation of a retaining wall meant to prevent slope instability, ground movement triggered the collapse of an already weakened hillside. Steel-framed buildings pose unique challenges for demolition due to their robust design. For example, the 17-story Glenken Tower in Motherwell, Scotland, was demolished in 2011 because of its deteriorating condition.
That's scary.
Approximately 100 kilograms of explosives were used, marking the first time a steel-framed building in the country, and possibly the world, was brought down using controlled explosions.
Still going.
pound.
A powerful storm swept through Freeport, Maine, causing severe damage, including the collapse of a major section of road. Heavy rains overwhelmed drainage systems, and flash flooding eroded the roadway, leaving a gaping hole and cutting off access for residents and travelers.
Unbelievable.
Wow, that's like a goosebump.
Unbelievable. Whoa.
On the top of that 12-story building, there's stuff.
The demolition of the Broadway Bridge in Arkansas faced an unexpected setback when the 93-year-old bridge failed to collapse after the initial round of explosives, costing the demolition company tens of thousands of dollars. Fortunately, the second attempt was successful.
Oh, there you go.
The demolition company in Glasgow was mostly successful, but two of the buildings did not completely collapse. They later had to return to plant additional explosives to bring the towers down.
That's not going right. That's two, that's not going right. Have you got that? He's got it. Yeah, up here.
Tàu kia là